Hello and welcome to Patch. I'm your host Paul James. Today I'm joined by Matto Phillips and Damo Camilleri. You're all to the left of me, remember?
I have no idea.
My left.
Our right.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm to your right. You're in the middle.
Got it.
So, off-topic sort of episode today. We don't have anything big and newsy to talk about, which I don't know about you two, but I think is pretty awesome because the news sucks at the moment. It allows us to talk about topics like this, hopefully very entertaining one.
Because everyone comes to us for their hard-hitting news.
Yeah, of course.
Like the release of the Zone controller.
The Zone controller, which has been shouted at in several podcasts over the course of this week. It's been great.
Has it?
Your efforts have been recognised, yeah.
I know Dash did.
Yeah, at the very least Dash spoke about it, but I believe it might have been in the Player 2 Pixel cast as well. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, was it? Oh, I better check that out.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm only hearing shit. But we are talking about the most hard-hitting of topics. Forget the news. We're talking about an even bigger, more controversial topic here. We're talking about who would
Canvas
be...
bags.
Canvas bags. Who would be on your video game version of Mount Rushmore? Who are the 4 most iconic video game characters ever, I guess, in your eyes? Now, we're going to go through this through a few different lenses. We're going to come up we hopefully each have our 4 already, and then we're going to see if we can try and agree on a final 4. I think there's at least 1 or 2 that we might all have in common, but then
2.
beyond that, yeah.
But I don't think we're going to agree on 4.
Yeah. We did also, I put out a tweet earlier in the day, the day of recording, looking for any sort of feedback from some of our various listeners. They threw out a few ideas as well, so I'll just mention those now in case they're ones that you hadn't at all considered, but some of them I think we all absolutely considered. So Jamie Penning reached out. He mentioned Mario, Link, Pikachu, Master Chief, Doom guy, and likely a heap of others that I currently can't think of right now.
So you almost forgot Doom guy's name. They're like Doom guy.
It was on another line. I was like, Doom. Oh, hang on, what? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Buddy Watson reached out. Mario, Pac-Man, Link, and Lara Croft. That's a tweet from someone else that says thanks.
Which Lara Croft are we talking about? Like
all of
the PlayStation 1 Lara Croft?
Oh yeah, PlayStation 1 disproportionate chest versus current day. Is that your point?
It's a complete...
Yeah, badass.
It's a complete
modern day badass.
I would say the whole picture, because at the end of the day, when we talk about Mario, we don't talk about... I assume we're not going to be talking about... No. I'm specifically talking about NES style Mario versus, Mario 64.
Where's my hat, you little penguin bastard hat?
Yeah. And 80 reached out and mentioned Minecraft's Steve.
I had Steve. No, I didn't. I've never played Minecraft in my life.
So those are a few of the suggestions. Alan. So those are a few of the suggestions that we received, and maybe we just toss all of them out. Maybe we agree with none of them. Maybe we agree with all of them. But we shouted you guys out because you're legends. Thank you. Damo, did you have 4? Starting from left and going to the right.
We're just gonna do our 4 straight up.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure we'll probably discuss them as we go. But
well, obviously the first one I think that is going to be on everyone's list is Mario. Like,
are we all in agreement there?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, so we're already. Let's be clear. We're already one step towards a group.
Lock it in.
Lock it in for the final 4. Yeah, I don't think anyone can talk about video games and not bring up Mario being, like, you can even. You even talk to old people and they're like, oh, you playing Mario and you're playing Doom, and you're like, yeah, I'm playing fucking Mario. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Boomers still call every video game character Mario, and that's
Super
cool.
Mario.
like, but it is
Super
just
Mario.
that.
Yeah, true.
Super Mario.
You played some Super Mario, are you? Like, no, it's Mario. Get off
he
the
was super
Mario.
at one specific point in time
Get
on one specific console. Now shut up, you boomer.
Get outside and stop playing the Super Mario.
But keep away from everyone else. We don't want you to die.
On your Xbox? No, it's a Nintendo. Yeah? No, whatever.
Oh, you're playing Nintendo? Mom, it's a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing
I
Mario.
do just the playing the Mario. It's been there for years and years and years. He's, from Donkey Kong, he was there. Donkey Kong Jr. He was like the villain. And then he got his own game with his brother. He's always been around. Mario's just been there, and
he's been in a time machine. Mario's time machine.
Yeah, he's gone
It's
back
also an
in
atrocious
time.
game, but anyway.
He was, in a RPG.
RPG. That was
Which one?
That
Is it
game
the Super
was
Nintendo one?
phenomenal.
yeah.
That's an amazing game. That was Square Enix at the peak of their powers. Now, admittedly, the characters look like shit, but even for the Super Nintendo standards. But
He's a savage.
look, the characters look shit. The game is amazing. The characters look like shit.
I don't recall, but no, I love that. Mario's just been always there, guiding us all through happy times. Peter tried to take him down with animal abuse, saying he's a turtle stomping monster, and it's like.
Oh, have you seen some of those clips where he jumps and ditches Yoshi to fall down a hole? Like, that guy's an arsehole.
I love that one so much.
Force feeding Yoshi to make eggs with fruit.
Eat, Yoshi.
Fucking eat him! Come on,
eat it.
Throwing,
throw its babies away.
Yeah,
throwing a mother's eggs back at the old dinosaur, poor Birdo.
Yeah, he's an arsehole.
Yeah,
but he's also the best thing that's ever happened to gaming. So I love
that.
that arsehole.
Exactly. The absolute, the beginning of all platformers and everything. He did it. Mario was there. And then, so I might keep going.
Matto, maybe we'll just kind of go through the line, and then if we start getting some, I'm assuming your next thing, given you can't go with Mario now, is possibly going to be another double up at least, but we'll see how we go. What else have you got?
Oh, maybe. I was going to put Sonic on there.
Oh, I didn't have Sonic at all.
Well, no, because I just think of video games, and who do you still remember from years ago? Mario's one. Everyone knows who's Mario, even if you've never played a Mario game. And I think the same as Sonic. I've never played a Sonic game, but as a kid, I knew who Sonic was.
Yeah.
Even though I've never played it. And yeah, that's just all my thought. Even though, yes, there was a movie that came out. Was it last year, this year? I can't
this
remember.
year. Currently, thanks to the current pandemic, it is the second best performing movie of the year, and may remain that way.
Take that, Disney.
All the movies start to fall out.
Yeah.
Like how good is that? If horrible is that if Sonic is the one of the top 2 best performing films of the year?
Hey, times are changing.
Yeah.
Take
Let's hope
that
they can still
movie.
get Bond out.
Yeah, by who? Anyone?
Yeah.
I don't know. What other movies are going to come out? Oh, that Marvel thing.
Yeah, probably like 15 Marvel movies. There's
Marvel have talked about they're just delaying Scarlet Witch. They're pushing
Disney
their whole
Plus.
phase back.
Yeah. Oh, that hardly surprises me. There's meant to be Marvel movies. There's meant to be a James Bond movie. I think this was maybe a Fantastic Beasts year as well. I'm not 100% sure. Like, there's meant to be stuff out there, but Sonic for the win. Anyway, keep going about Sonic games rather than Sonic movie, because we're getting
I think
distracted.
I'm done. I'm done with the Sonic part.
He's blue and he goes fast.
He's blues, he goes fast, which makes no sense. Knuckles should be going fast.
But I get you though. Like, even if you didn't have a Sega, you knew what Sonic was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But that may not be of agreement to everyone else, which is fair enough.
But
Yeah.
he was considered. I did consider Sonic.
I didn't for a second, but arguably should have. Yeah, for the reasons you were talking about. The next one I did have on the list though was another Nintendo character, Pikachu.
Get out of town.
No.
I mean, he's clearly the most iconic Pokemon. Whether he's your favorite whether he's the favorite or he's not. He's not the most popular one on this show. There's clearly Garbodor. Crop into screen now, Paul. The timestamp is the 9:50 mark. Great, let's go. Garbodor in here, but Pikachu. Did anyone else have him?
No. Never really thought about the little rat.
Oh, fair enough. Damo, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to overload with. See, I get it. Massive impact.
Oh, yeah, it's been around for
thousands and thousands of clones.
Yeah, what are we now?
I mean, actually, not really.
Close
There
to
hasn't been
25.
a whole bunch of Pokemon games. Like,
Yeah,
Pokemon's kind of its own.
it's more the TV show than the actual video games, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's
But then again, it is a Nintendo product. But
yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, but there hasn't been many spin-offs of it. It's like, you know, it didn't breed 1,000 different games. I mean, there was Pocket Mortys.
What?
Digimon was its own.
Pocket Mortys.
What's a Pocket Morty?
Yeah.
Is
Like
this a
the
Rick and
Morty
Morty
Rick
thing?
and Morty, the Rick and Morty video game that was
No.
like Pokemon. The Ricks would battle.
I can't even
They're
stand watching the
Mortys
show,
with
let
each
alone
other?
playing a game about it.
Oh, Paul, you've just lost us all our views and
just-
hits for the entire. This is just
I'm
the
not,
point
I'm
of the
not
show. Where it's like,
intelligent.
yep,
My
fucking
IQ's not
done,
high enough. I
Paul.
get it. I'm a dumb person.
Clearly.
I don't understand the jokes.
Are you one of those people
Clearly.
that watches Family Guy?
Well, it's been a while since I've watched Family Guy, but I do watch Family Guy, yes.
Okay, there you go. There's the IQ level, right?
Clearly. Clearly.
All right, so no one had Pikachu.
Watching
That's
big
interesting then.
chungus.
All right, so
No,
our
I mean,
list
I get it.
won't
though.
be
Like,
as in
he
line
is-
as I thought then.
He is massive. He's a massive character, but it was just like there were games that. Well, my next game anyway was like, well, that character did spawn thousands and thousands of clones.
Star Wars.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, well,
Steve.
we're up to you. Steve.
Steve, Minecraft.
Oh, you do have Steve, okay.
I mean, I don't. Look, don't get me wrong. I don't like Minecraft as a game. It's not my cup of tea.
Nah, trash.
But that game defined a whole generation.
Yeah.
A whole sandbox worlds, building things.
Sadly,
like,
still does.
People learning to mod games and create better versions of stuff. Spawned a whole bunch of different games. Like, I mean, you know, it's almost like Quake levels of and Doom levels of, you know, spin-offs. Like, I mean, if it wasn't for Quake, we wouldn't have Team Fortress. That always baffles me, you know, and, you know, but Minecraft did that, and it still does it to date. And, you know, people compare it with Lego, and then Lego made Lego Minecraft, and it was just this. It overtook the world. So, like, you know, putting Steve's blockhead on Mount Rushmore of video games is, unfortunately, it, you know, for that generation, that was
Will it
such
be
a
like a
huge thing. And
Minecraft?
it's still,
Look, if it's whatever his name is, Steve. Let's call him Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, his name's Steve.
Steve.
I mean, they
Yeah,
can't,
but
they
I-
can't even get
yeah.
him in Smash, so it can't be that iconic. Right?
They totally come into Smash. Fuck
We'll
off.
see what happens. Microsoft and Nintendo
Yeah.
paired up for the most important crossover there, and that was Banjo.
Alright, yeah, but Minecraft Steve. No one's got Minecraft Steve. Okay, I feel a little bit.
No matter you do know that?
bummed by
Okay. So,
Well, I don't even know who Minecraft Steve is.
so far we're all in agreement on Mario.
One.
I've thrown out Pikachu.
One.
You've thrown out Steve,
Sonic.
and Matto's
Sonic.
thrown out Sonic. So we've got one thing in common so far, which is a decent start, I guess. We're all 2 games into our list. So, Matto,
Yes.
what do you got for us?
Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah?
It's all the
Well,
same thing as the other two.
None of the one of the ones that
If you
Jamie
never,
Penning
never
brought up
played
before?
it, if you never played Pac-Man, I think Buddy did as well. Was it Buddy?
Yeah, maybe Buddy as well. I'll
It
double
was the
check the
same
tweets
thing.
again.
The same thing. Even if you haven't played a
Yeah,
Pac-Man.
Buddy mentioned it as well.
But
Yeah.
most people, I reckon, would have played Pac-Man. Or know of Pac-Man.
Yeah, I think at
Not
the
the
very
3D
least.
ones. Not the 3D ones. The old arcade machine one. That's
Yeah,
all you need to know.
Mm.
I mean, super important to games as well. I mean, it wasn't on my list in terms of like iconic, but you can't question the importance. And
Pac-Man.
unlike Sonic, I did actually consider Pac-Man at least.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, did consider. I put him on my list.
Oh, okay,
So I'm
so
with
there we
Matto
go.
on that one.
So go on.
He
Damo,
goes up
expand
there.
a bit.
Well, Pac-Man was, when you think of an arcade machine, you think back in the penny dropping machine game. Every time there's a reference in a show, a TV thing, it's always Pac-Man. There's no, like, even though Centipede existed, even though Donkey Kong existed, all the things come back. Yeah, Space Invaders, they're all there, but it's always, most of the time, well, not always then, if I'm saying most of the time, if most of the time
60% of the time,
it
it works
comes back-
every time.
comes back to Pac-Man, and you can understand it. Like, just a small little like yellow thing going around eating stuff on a screen. It was like simple, but it was a difficult thing. The world record is really hard to get. Beating the game is ridiculous. Like it's just it was the very essence of what like a arcade game was. So yeah, I can totally see it. And yeah, and Matto's right. If you think of video game characters, you say Pac-Man, everyone knows what that guy is. Like no one's going.
Everyone wears on a t-shirt and don't even know who it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna buy a suit.
I think it's also the sound as well. The sound is very distinctive.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Oh, yeah, like you can work it out straight away.
It was also in pixels as well.
That shit's trash. So the next one I had, and kind of on the modern-ish side, but I don't think there's many people that don't, regardless of what you play your games on, doesn't know who Master Chief is.
Master Chief.
So I don't know. Like I'm not necessarily chef. I'm not the craziest Halo person out there. Like I enjoy them. They're pretty good games. But I don't think there's anyone out there, whether you play on PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, Xbox, that doesn't know who the Chief is. Because Microsoft does a pretty damn good job of plastering him everywhere. And I totally want him at some point to like speak to Steve Downs, I think his name is, and just get him to like record an intro for this show.
I thought you were going to say Minecraft Steve for a second.
No, with Minecraft Steve, he can die in a fire.
Minecraft Steve and Master Chief meet.
Worlds collide.
It's like the two iconic characters for the Xbox. Yeah, good song too. The two iconic Xbox characters for like their version of Smash Brothers. But anyway, so yeah, I've got Chief on my list. I assume neither of you two had Chief though.
There was a thought, but I've never really played. I still haven't played Halo, but like you said,
Halo.
If you play video games, you do know who Master Chief is. You know who the chief is.
He's a jet. He's a champ. Damo, I think is this
my
your last? Yeah, your last one.
This will be my last because if you know who Master Chief is, you gotta appreciate his predecessor. And Master Chief wouldn't exist if Doom Guy didn't exist.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because clearly, like first-person shooters, a masked man who didn't say anything, like absolutely brutal, absolute hero of all the people, but no one gave a shit about him. It's Doom Guy, and like that spawned so much. Like ID Software just like hit so many home runs with that, and after that, it became Quake Guy, and then it, was the other, again, Team Fortress from Quake. That still blows my mind. But all these things like had spawned just from Doom, like an ID Software, and leave it like having that character just think Simpson Doom, for crying out loud.
I remember that as a kid. Oh, it's fantastic.
There's all these things. But Doom Guy,
Brutal Doom?
Doodle Doom. Brutal Doom, yeah.
Doodle Doom.
Doodle Broom.
Matto, did you have Doom Guy?
No, I never even thought about it.
Okay, he was one that I considered but didn't quite make the cut in mind. But
I kind of forgot about. I thought 2016. He sort of, disappeared for about 20 years because I don't really count 3. Because I didn't really like 3.
No one does. No one should.
Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah, but if you kind of forget about the sort of, what do you say? I can't even think of the word for it. His impact.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Just on shooters in general. You kind of forget about that part because it was that long ago. And I probably should have been playing it as a kid, but hey, I turned out okay.
Mistakes were made.
Hey, no mistakes.
No, you corrected it. It's all right.
Corrected it. I went and played some Duke Nukem, but just went to the strip club. As a 10-year-old.
So, Matto, who's your last?
Last one is just, I don't know. I couldn't really think of other characters because I kind of forgot.
Wait, is this his last or is this his third?
Well, you said Mario to start off with.
Yeah, because we've got Mario at the start. So there's Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man he already had, and then this will be his last.
I threw in Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Like,
Donkey Kong.
if you mention Mario, I mean, Donkey Kong was right there with him.
Throwing barrels down a. I don't know
In
what
fact,
you
it was
call
called Donkey Kong. It wasn't called Mario. So
Yeah, see, Mario was just
hell,
there.
it wasn't even Mario. He was Jumpman.
Jumpman.
He wasn't even
Jump
called Mario at that
Man.
point.
Didn't even exist. So Donkey Kong was there before Jumpman.
Yeah. So
And
that makes a lot of sense.
And then I remember as a kid as old Donkey Kong Country. Or some fun
yeah.
times there. Some brilliant times. Then was it the Banjo-Kazooie version 2, as I call it?
Donkey Kong 64.
That's pretty much
I
what
was
it
going
was.
to call Banjo Tooie.
It's the third game out of the Banjo-Kazooie series that
Yeah.
everyone wanted but never got.
Ouch.
It
still hurts.
It's just sad. It still hurts a lot. Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. I played for 10
All that
minutes.
trash.
I just went, no, I can't do this. Just no.
Have you ever Googled the Kong Wars? So
No.
it's the whole
I've heard of
history.
it.
It's the whole history of the Donkey Kong family. So, like, what's the difference between Donkey Kong Country Donkey and, barrel throwing Donkey? And apparently there was a huge
Barrel
Kong
throwing
war.
donkey.
where they got-
Oh, it's like the war that we had with the emus, right?
The emus.
Yeah, the Great Australian War with the emus, just after World War II.
Fucking don't
emus.
forget, Don't
Don't
fucking
bring up
think
the
any American listener. Yes, this is true. We had a war with the emus and we lost.
Yeah,
Just
it's still kind of
Good on
embarrassing.
Australia.
If we don't laugh at it, we're going to cry. So that's why we laugh at the whole thing.
It takes away the pain.
We lost to some emus. Anyway,
Donkey Kong.
is there anything else you want to
I
add
wanna
with Donkey
guess
Kong? Or?
No, that's it. We can end it on
Paul's
emu.
last one
I promise you, it's not
Paul's last
Zidane
one
from
is-
Final Fantasy IX. It's not.
is either Kratos or Nathan Drake.
No, I haven't picked a PlayStation character.
Or what?
Like, yes, I'm the host of PlayStation podcast, co-host of a PlayStation podcast. Yes,
Operation PlayStation.
Operation PlayStation, but no, and it was kind of one of those things. I looked at it afterwards. I'm like, how have I come up with an Xbox character and 3 Nintendo characters? Because my last one is Link.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that.
I did and ah about the whole thing though, because there's still so many people that they think Link is Zelda. So I'm like,
Bloody noobs.
does that kind of hurt my argument, or is it just that people still identify the game, they identify the character, they just can't get the name right? That was kind of my one bit of umming and ahhing over the whole thing. I also considered the L block from Tetris, but I don't know if that was quite going to fly.
Oh,
It's the straight block or nothing.
next to
You can fuck
Minecraft
off.
Steve and the L block.
Yeah,
Blocking.
it's a very square
Maybe we
shot.
should do a Mount Rushmore of blocks.
just fucking square the top of Mount Rushmore, and there you go, we're done. Knock the top off it.
Done.
All right, so just to quickly summarise then our 4 characters each. I had Mario, Link, Pikachu, and Master Chief. Damo, you had Mario, Steve from Minecraft, and that's how we have to kind of point it out.
It sounds like a mated scene with Steve from Minecraft. Hello, Steve from Minecraft.
This is Steve from Minecraft.
From Minecraft.
I mean,
Steve.
it's one of those things for me that it's a bit of a knock against Steve when when I realise that I have to say Steve from Minecraft just to clarify who Steve is. Pac-Man and Doom Guy, and then Matto, you had Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, and Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Now, what I would suggest, given that Pac-Man was kind of right up there on my list but didn't quite make it, and then the two of you both had Pac-Man, do we throw Pac-Man on our agreed final 4?
It's up to
Alright.
you, man.
It's
your vote.
Pac-Man was right thereabouts, and that's the only other one that we all.
Well,
Well,
it's
there
still
was
I think you just knock
two-
Pikachu out.
you two agreed, and then I, was really seriously considered Pac-Man. So I think that makes sense.
So,
So
now
now
we've
we've
got
got-
locked in.
Now we've got the rest to thrash out, which is a list that includes Link, Pikachu, Master Chief, Steve from Minecraft, Doom Guy, Sonic, and Donkey Kong.
Whoa.
So let me.
So
I'm
tough.
gonna start deleting. I'm gonna start deleting names so I can look at that list a little bit closer.
So
'Cause
how
I'm just
many
doing this shit
we
on my
got
phone. We've got
two-
two. We've got to choose two from that
spots?
list, basically.
of how many?
Deleting all the things we've already used now. We've got, what's that, 7?
Oh man.
Now let me. Yeah, okay. So we've got to choose 2 from Link, Pikachu, Master Chief, Steve from Minecraft, Doom Guy, Sonic, and Donkey Kong. Is there any?
Tough.
Is there any like? If I start, we spoke about Doom Guy before. Matto, you said you didn't really consider Doom Guy at all, did you?
No.
I'm looking to see if there was any of these where people were like, yeah, I kind of consider that because that gives us something to work with. Donkey Kong, did anyone go like pretty close to nearly making it? Damo?
Well,
did you?
but then when Pac-Man came, it was like, well, that was the penny pincher.
Yeah, it's knocked it out of there.
Sonic?
That's fair enough.
Did anyone?
Oh yeah, Sonic. See again, Sonic's up there because it led a company and it still leads a company in software.
Yeah.
And now it's got its own movie, which was successful and is the most successful of 2020.
Second most of the year and might remain the case. It's still crazy, but anyway.
of the two films that have come out this year, Sonic is number
This
one.
is quarter.
And because it's the second best of the year, you wait for this to become the beginning of the SCU, the Sonic Cinematic Universe.
That has to be a thing.
So
No, I don't want
to call it the SCU.
I want it to be the Smash, the Smash universe. Eventually, they all teleport into the Smash dimension.
I'm getting a gut feel that Sonic might actually make the list based on all this.
I think he kind of has to, though.
Well, I didn't consider Sonic before, but I probably should have.
He was one of the first characters to make cross-platform. He joined Mario. For fuck's sake, Nintendo don't give away properties.
Yeah. Does
I
Crash
can't-
Bandicoot
I
come
can't
close
actually
in the
think
conversation? Well, we're talking about kind of mascots for different platforms. Does Crash Bandicoot come thereabouts? Finally, there, look, I'm talking about a PlayStation character.
I would say yes. Crash did cross my mind, but the problem is it was just adult Mario.
Yeah.
It
Whereas
was
at least back in the day, it was kind of neck
shirtless
and neck for a
Mario.
while there between Mario and
shirtless
Mario.
Mario.
When those nips popped up in Odyssey, holy shit!
What do you think? He just had no nip. Yeah. Oh.
People were so shocked.
What?
Oh shit! I think in a contest between Sonic and Crash, Sonic probably does win. But I just thought I'd better throw that one out there as a PlayStation, option there. I can't justify Nathan Drake or Kratos because they just haven't done what they've been doing for long enough.
Yeah.
And God of War kind of finally exploded with the latest one. It was obviously already pretty huge beforehand, but it really only kind of blew up with the latest one. So that's a lot of people that still aren't all that on board with the history. And Nathan Drake, he's probably got more of a case than Kratos as far as I'm concerned, but he's still kind of generic white guy hero in some ways. There's nothing necessarily super striking about him.
Should have just said generic white guy hero.
So are we talking about Nathan Drake or are we talking about Doom Guy?
I would say if any developers are listed, you can name that a game.
Generic white guy hero.
Generic white guy hero. It seems like a No More Heroes type of thing right
Yeah,
there.
it does actually. Suda, I know you're listening. Do we put Sonic on the list then, based on this? So again, just keep in mind that's Sonic. We're picking Sonic out of Sonic, Donkey Kong, Doom Guy, Steve from Minecraft, Master Chief, Pikachu, and Link. Given the conversation we've just had, is there anyone there that you'd... It's probably the closest we've been to agreeance on anyone else so far.
I think he does. I think just because of his... Well, yeah, in my mind, he does a pretty good bang-up job of, he got to the Olympics with Mario.
Who suggested Sonic again?
There's
You
always
did?
that...
Matto did.
He even had,
you're
he has his
winning
own
out here. This is
racing
basically
game.
your list at this rate.
It's...
Chucky Donkey Kong. We're done.
I'm pushing back against Donkey Kong just to make sure you don't win this thing.
Donkey Kong.
Who would have thought me, out of all people? But
Well, we haven't gotten to...
we haven't agreed yet.
We'll have to come up with a Mount Rushmore of gaming somethings at some other point just to put you in your place.
Gaming something.
JRPGs. There.
Gaming JRPGs. And he'll still pick something that belongs on the
Let's
list.
pick Reddit, and you'll look at me and go, how the hell do you know that guy? Like,
Picks the 4 winners.
He goes Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger,
Hey,
and he's already got half the list.
Professor Layton.
What?
See, that's how much I know about JRPGs.
So yeah, does Sonic land on there then? Because obviously, Matto, you're going to lobby for it. Damo, you seem to think he is, and I didn't really consider him in the first place, but realised that I probably should have.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's like it's tough because you sit there and you think about all your choices, and then you go, oh, shit. Like when you say notable character, and it's like, yeah, I mean, how many like. Think of how many speedrunning games and stuff there exist now because of Sonic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Sonic was a fast-paced, complete the level as quickly as you can kind of a thing. And that opened up the entire world of speedrunning. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know,
All
there's
right,
even a
well-
game called Speedrunners. So,
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll try something here. So we've got six names left. I doubt this is going to work, but if it does, we're good. This whole thing's done. So we've got 6 names: Link, Pikachu, Master Chief, Steve from Minecraft, Doom Guy, and Donkey Kong. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then straight after that, we mention the person that kind of springs to mind, or the character that springs to mind. So, and we'll just see if 2 of us mention the same thing. That's it. This whole thing is done because
Right.
that's a majority at that point.
Right.
So again, just to make sure we're clear, listeners and viewers: Link, Pikachu, Master Chief, Steve from Minecraft, Doom Guy, Donkey Kong. Damo's sending messages to us via the video. All right, so I'll go 3, 2, 1, mention the name, and we'll see how we go. I better work out who I'm going for because 2 of mine are on. Actually, how many? So Matto, you had Donkey Kong on the list.
Yeah, that was it.
I had Link, Pikachu, and Master Chief. I've got
Ooh,
half the
wow.
list. And Damo, you got Steve from Minecraft, and Doom Guy.
and Doom Guy.
Calling Steve from Minecraft. So, I mean, we've obviously all put up a case for the various different characters, so we'll see how we go, and hopefully this comes to a result. Otherwise, we're fucked. 3, 2, 1, Link.
Steve from Minecraft.
Doom Guy.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
We did. Now we should go with someone. Now we just go, fuck it. Now that's it. We'll take all 3 of them off the list and see what we can come up with from the remaining.
No fucking way. I think it's fucking Steve from Minecraft, man. I thought about that. I'm like, nah. Doom Guy will get chosen. Clearly, Doom Guy will get chosen. Don't want to be that one idiot who sits there and says Steve from Minecraft when Doom Guy could be.
Oh, shit. Video people, this is perhaps the best episode you're going to get. Outside of that time when Damo froze up, episode, I think it was 108 I discovered recently. Go check my Twitter feed. Yeah, when you froze up at the end of the video. Yeah. Good times.
You said blows up, throws up.
Throws up.
Oh yeah, that's an outtake. Ah shit. So we're back to square one. So I guess we knock out every other character then. So who do we have? So I said Link. Matto, you said
Steve from Minecraft.
fuck. You said Steve from Minecraft, but you didn't even mean that.
I did. After this whole talk of Steve from Minecraft, just ringing him up.
You don't even know who he is.
No, that's the best thing.
All right, so we're
So
down
why
to
not
Link,
put him on there?
Doom Guy, and Steve from Minecraft, and it very nearly became Steve from Minecraft because Damo considered saying. Ah, shit. All right, so I guess let's try it again. I think I sadly know where this is going to go now as a result of that last one. We'll go 3, 2, 1 again. We've got Link, Doom Guy, and Steve from Minecraft. 3, 2, 1, Link.
Steve from Minecraft.
Doom Guy.
Okay, so we haven't budged. Okay.
I thought you were all gonna change. I'm like, I can't.
I
Your
thought you were
peer
going to
pressure
go
was
Steve from
bullshit.
Minecraft.
Oh, you thought me to flip? I'm not backing down from Link. Link's the shit. Well, how are we gonna settle this then?
Says the guy with
Rock-
the Triforce tattoo.
Yeah, actually, come on, dickhead. Doesn't even stick with the team. You're a flipper.
Traitor.
What we could maybe do, I don't know what you guys think. We'll put those 3 names out in a poll on Twitter and see if the
Yeah,
community can fix it.
Yeah, they get the final. They get the
Fuck.
final.
So
They get
if,
the final vote.
if you are
They get the final vote.
listening or viewing this podcast right now, you have 3 selections. It is the poll is live as of when this episode goes up. I will not throw it up beforehand because then without context, it's a bit of a shit show. So listeners, you can and viewers, you can choose between Link, Doom Guy, and Steve from Minecraft to determine who belongs alongside Mario, Pac-Man, and Sonic as the fourth head on gaming's Mount Rushmore. We could not be settling this in a better way if we tried, I think.
You should see. I think you can do a poll on Patreon as well. Those people that pay for it should get an extra vote. Just saying. Just saying. And they should totally vote for Doom Guy.
I don't think I can even vote for my... Like, I don't think I'm able to vote on my own poll, so already Link's at a disadvantage when you guys vote for Doom Guy and Steve from Minecraft. Fuck, if Steve from Minecraft wins.
I am
In fact, I won't do it. I won't do it the moment the podcast goes live. I'll give people some time to listen. The night of, I'll schedule the tweet for 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. The tweet will go up, and you will have the opportunity to vote. And Link better win. Just saying.
Come on.
But anyway, I guess
Steve from Minecraft.
I think we're happy with the other 3 selections, though.
Yeah, I picked all of them.
No.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. You picked off. Oh, fuck. So if wait, no, you don't have a horse in this race, do you? No,
I live in a dog.
No.
You can't clean up. Okay.
So Damo's got 2 in.
Damo's got 2. I've got 1.
And you got 1.
Man, out of touch. Anyway, so on that note, we'll actually discuss that final result too at the beginning of our patched updates episode the following week. So don't let us down, community. If you enjoyed that episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, where you'll want to tune in next week to see what we think of your verdict. Please,
Well,
please just don't let it be Steve from Minecraft.
Do we give the result next week?
No, because people can view the poll on Twitter anyway, so they'll see the result when it ends.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I can't go quite that far, but we'll discuss it. We'll discuss our thoughts on it next week, as well as the insider play 2 plays like game review, game
postal
score,
votes.
postal votes. Yeah, they take a look. That's a good point. We'll give it a little bit more time for the postal votes to come in, laced with Corona. Be sure to like. So subscribe subscribe and catch up with all the shows.
Be more dangerous than anthrax. All the fear.
Oh shit! Yeah, so all the different shows.
No, that's all right. No worries.
This is good. I've lost it. This has been right up there as one of the very best for the show. Visit the website player2.net.au where you find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news features. We've got a whole bunch of embargoed things coming up over the course of the next week between episodes for games that some of them I can talk about, others I can't. Well, others I'm not responsible for, so whatever. We're on Patreon. You could vote on a poll to decide the winner here. If you want to pay us to vote on a very bad poll, then feel free. But also, subscribe. Like if you want to throw us a few bucks, we'd really appreciate it. You're helping the Player 2 dream to grow. And then there's Twitter. Damo, you are at
Parker's Talk.
Matto
_Phil.
Paul James Games for me. The website is player2au. And until next time, vote wisely.
Vote for Steve from Minecraft.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Then vote for Steve from Minecraft.